So to get started here, I am going to the lamp section. If you have watched my other thrifting videos, then you know I just love collecting lamps for some reason, so I make sure to always start here. And they had really pretty ones today, but surprisingly, I did not leave with a lamp. Thrift stores near me frequently have all different types of candles. I usually do a full sweep of the store before I start getting things, but I desperately needed a cart because I knew I saw plenty of things that I knew I wanted to take home with me. It was at this point that disaster nearly struck as I almost pulled this entire shelf over trying to look at that door knocker. I thought this piece would be super cute for someone who has maybe a neutral or a boho nursery. I think this would be really cute in a kid's room. The thrift store is a great place to find discounted bags of fillers. I feel like I frequently find bags like this that have lots of little fillers in it, whether it be seasonal or holiday. This one unfortunately was not able to be purchased because it did not have a price tag on it and it was opened.
Okay, we got so much good fall stuff. I almost can't believe it. It seems like it's too good to be true. This was an A+ day at the thrift store. So now we're gonna head home. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the haul today. I'm actually filming 2 videos today, so I don't know. I think I have to start working on that one. I'm not sure which order these videos are going to come out in. So if you see me in the same sweater for 2 videos in a row, at least part of them, you will know why. But maybe I will see you in a little bit. Otherwise, maybe I will see you another day, but you're definitely gonna see the haul here in a second. All right, guys, I am back home. It's the next day and we're gonna do this haul, and I really wanted to do this video for 2 reasons. 1, I just love going to the thrift store, but 2, in my last video, I did buy probably more than I usually would for a video, and for so many people, it's just not practical to be constantly buying new things. Seasonal, holiday decor really can add up, and you don't have to do that. I wanted to go to the thrift store, find some fall type of things. You can have a beautifully styled home without buying new. So I got plenty of things. I did get 2 things that weren't specifically for the fall, but I do really want them for future room makeovers, so I'll show you those 2 things at the end, but let's go ahead and show you what I got. First up is this little vessel. It looks like it's coming up a little bit lighter than what it really is on camera. It does have this kind of indentation in the front of it. I'm not sure if that means it's for something specific. If you know, make sure to let me know in the comment section. But I think this could be really cute as just like a simple bud vase, maybe for a coffee table. I think that would work really well. This is kind of one of those beautiful fall colors that really just would work anywhere, maybe on your kitchen counter. Again, I already said your coffee table, maybe the top of a dresser, but really simple piece. Alright guys, so if you're wondering why I look completely different, it's because I was in the middle of editing and the entire clip with the thrift haul on it just will not upload. I've tried a bunch of different things, it won't work. I guess things like this just happen sometimes when you make YouTube videos. So here I am in present day, and I'm just gonna film the entire haul over again. So we're just gonna pick up where we left off. I think literally the only thing I got to show you was this bud vase, so I'll pop up a clip here so you can see kind of how I styled it. And then we're just gonna move right on to the next item. So I picked up this dish from the thrift store, and I like the kind of little indentations that are all over it. This would be cute in an entryway. Maybe you could put your keys, maybe a little candle on it, something like that. These kind of trays are just perfect catch-all. They're great for kind of layering pieces if you wanted to put this on top of a dresser, maybe put little jewelry pieces in it, again, maybe something like a candle. They're just great for layering. Layers are frequently what makes a space look a bit more sophisticated and put together, so little pieces like this are perfect. And I don't know why, but these indentations just sort of remind me of feathers, or I really don't know why. Like, they don't look like feathers at all, but for some reason, it just makes me feel like they're feathery or something. So I thought this piece was really cute, really simple, and this was only $1.99. Next is this adorable little woven basket. This is like kind of like those laundry baskets that you see, but a mini version. This was only $2.99, and I love that it's a mini because I feel like there's just so many options for something like this. You could set this with some dried florals in it. I feel like if you wanted to put this in like a bathroom, you could roll up some towels and kind of stack them in there. Something this small just has so many uses, so this was a really cute find. I, for some reason, just love this color of woven baskets. I think it's really beautiful. Just a simple, really cute piece. All right, next up, I think somebody may have made a mistake. I don't think this piece was supposed to be at the thrift store, and it is this, which, if you guys know, this is from Target's fall collection from this year. It's with Threshold. And I'm wondering, did this somehow accidentally end up in the Goodwill and it was not supposed to, because this is current. So you can see there is still the Threshold tag on it, and I got this at the thrift store for only $4.99, but I'm thinking what I might do is spray paint this little pot that it comes in. I just don't love it in white. I think it would be beautiful in a richer, darker color, maybe even antiqued a little bit. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do that, but it's a really cute piece even as it is. And again, I can't believe this was there because it's out for now. It's a fall piece of this year. So I feel like this was a really great find, really unexpected. And again, I think there's a chance that this was not supposed to go to Goodwill, but lucky day, I guess. All right, next is this little bag of votive candles, and these came in really beautiful, kind of rich fall colors. There's this olivey one, deep orange, this like plum colored one. These are really pretty, and they're actually scented. I was surprised. This one is cinnamon bun. It's a little faint, but votives are not candles that I would be buying for their scent payoff anyway, but these work in so many things. I love votive candles. I usually just buy them in white if I buy them. However, I love that these are coming in fall colors because it just adds a little something extra, those fall tones that we love to bring into our home this time of year. So I got this entire bag, and there's more in here. I think there's probably about a dozen in here, and I got the entire bag for only $2.99. All right, next up is this, and technically, I think this is probably kind of like a napkin holder. There is this little piece here on the front that is a little bit of damage, but I kind of think it gives it character. Again, really, really beautiful, kind of bronzy fall color. I think what I might do with this is actually put this on the nightstand and put a book in it so I can have my book right by my bed that I'm reading. But again, this could be used as a napkin holder. it's really just a holder, so whatever creative thing you can do with it, that works. I also think you could put this in the bathroom and roll up some kind of like washcloths or hand towels, those really smaller ones, and kind of stack them in here as well. I just try to think of different ideas for what you could put in here, but I definitely think I'm leaning towards using it for the book, like I said. But these colors in here are really just beautiful. You can kind of see the reflection a little bit, but almost like burnt ambers and just beautiful, beautiful fall colors. So I really thought this was pretty. I think I already took the price tag off, but I want to say this was only 99 cents. All right, so next is this basket, and what I love most about it is that it comes with this wooden piece on the inside. And you guys probably know, if you've ever used a basket for either a centerpiece or just something to hold different pieces inside of it, if you put it right on kind of the woven part inside, things tend to kind of wobble over, they don't stay up well. So I love that this comes with this wooden piece, because I'm going to be able to put things on here and it's going to stand up well, as opposed to, again, trying to put it on the basket itself and having them kind of wobbly. I think this is perfect for a coffee table because of that, or maybe a dining room table. You could use this in your entryway. Just so many options. The top of a dresser if you have things you want to stand up. This is just such a great piece. And again, this wooden piece that's going to help things stand up is really what makes this basket stand out for me. And this basket, I think I took the price off because I think it was on the wooden piece here, but I want to say this basket was only, is it $2.99? I'm not certain. I think it was only like $2 or $3.99 though. Okay, next is this beautiful pear. And it just has so many really beautiful colors in it. I have seen pears used a lot for fall styling this year, and you may kind of be thinking, what do pears necessarily have to do with fall? I think it's kind of unexpected fall decor. I've seen prints of pears. I've seen, you know, regular pears just used in bowls in the kitchen, and I kind of love it. Again, it's non-traditional decor, but I think it looks really beautiful. But this pear is just so pretty. This is obviously something that can easily go on your kitchen counter. If you have shelves in your kitchen, that would be a really great use. I even think this particular one is pretty heavy. I would even use this on like as a bookend kind of on a shelf. I think it's really pretty, and this was only $2.99. Then I got this little set of dishes, and these are stoneware dishes. Well, alright, so for my England friends, these say JB Made in England Ironstone. So the entire set was only $1.99. They are just so pretty. I love the speckles on them, and the kind of color around the rim is actually different. This one's much deeper than this one, but these are just so beautiful. These would make good kind of like little appetizer plates. I love ceramics and stoneware and things like that at the fall time. Well, I really love them all year round, but there's something about fall to me. I think it's beautiful. Maybe it's the organicness of these plates, but for only $1.99, I thought this set was a really great price. Alright, next I got this vessel, and I love the kind of dark edge with this like caramelly brown into this other mustardy yellow color. Definitely fall vibes here. There is something around the edge, so I'm thinking that this was probably a piece that had some type of artificial arrangement in it and someone must have cut it out. I think this could be pretty styled with other pots, or I definitely think you could kind of use it as intended with some dried florals in there. The leaves are definitely changing near me. I'm looking out the window right now and there's all these beautiful reds and browns and auburns and plums and all these beautiful fall colors, and I just think they would really pop against a piece like this. So even if you don't want to buy dried florals, you can go outside, kind of forage for what you can find on the ground. There's lots of branches down at this time, and I think it would give it a really beautiful organic look. And this was only $2.99. All right. Next up is probably going to go down as one of my all-time favorite thrifted finds. I don't know why necessarily. It is this large woven basket, and it has these kind of rope handles. It looks old. It literally creaks when you hold it. My cats love it. Ever since this has been home, there's pretty much always been a cat sleeping in it. It's pretty big. This was only $4.99, which to me was a complete steal. I love the rich brown color of it. This would be great for a really large dining table. I think you could really pile this up maybe with like pumpkins or something like that. Because it's a large basket, it definitely would need to be on a much larger piece. This would look a little silly on a smaller table, so definitely need a large dining room table for that, but I do have a pretty big dining room table, so that shouldn't be a problem for me. And again, this is probably one of my all-time favorite thrifted finds, so definitely a win here. All right, here I am yet again with another vase, but I want to show you a close-up of this piece because the colors in here that it's picking up are really just beautiful. At first, when I passed it, I thought it was a solid brown, and it wasn't until I really picked it up off the shelf that I saw that these beautiful colors were in it. And I love a rich brown for fall, but I think all these other kind of like deep greens and things like that that are coming through are really beautiful as well. This vase is actually on the nightstand with some faux stems in it, so I'll make sure to put that up so you can see it. And this was only $2.99. All right, you probably saw this, or at least I think you may have seen this. This was the first thing that I saw. This mirror was $3.99. I'm not certain where I'm going to put it yet, but I love how it kind of comes out. This isn't a flat mirror. This front piece really extends and then the mirror set into it. I love mirrors like that for some reason. I also love frames like that. I think it adds a little something extra, and I'm not certain where I'm going to put this yet. Still kind of looking for that perfect spot for it, but I do think it's really, really pretty, and I just love this kind of it almost looks like mercury glass around it. It is definitely not by any means, but it almost looks like gold mercury glass. It's really, really beautiful. I love the wood on it, and I just think a piece like this really brings warmth into your home. All right, so the last item that I can think of that I got on this trip is actually not really specifically for fall. It's for, at some point, an upcoming room makeover. And it is this towel rack. It has these pretty gold accents on both of the ends. I just think the warmth of the wood with the gold would be a really pretty piece in a bathroom. I do want to do a bathroom makeover at some point. I am kind of dying to do one, but to be honest, that will probably have to be after the new year. But hey, I saw this and it was only $3.99 and I knew I would love it for the bathroom, so I bought it now and we'll just hang on to it until that time comes. Alright, I think that is it. I really hope I didn't miss any pieces having to refilm all of this. If I did, I apologize, but it was so unexpected that the clip would not upload, so just had to do it all over again. Make sure you leave me a comment and let me know what piece was your favorite. Again, I really wanted to make this video to show you that you can thrift and have a beautiful home. You can find seasonal or holiday decor. You don't have to buy everything new all the time. That is too expensive, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, I would love it if you gave it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content from me, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys for the next video. Take care.